Did you know that most people don't actually believe in the golden rule? Even though they tell themselves up here that they do. I often talk about this with my clients when I'm working with them, and I ask, do you believe in the golden rule? Do you want to treat others the way that you want to be treated? Do you want to take the higher ground with people? Do you just want to come from this place of kindness, compassion? And the vast majority of people will say, of course I want to be that kind of person. And then I follow up and I ask the following, and I ask maybe that you even notice if this is true for you, which is many people believe that, but then have had the experience of something happens, life happens, right? And somebody does something, says something, behaves in a way that we don't agree with. And the mental mind, the rational mind says something like, it's just where they're at right now. I don't know what they're going through. It's just where they're at on their path. Some of these things that sound really good at the rational mind. And we might even make the conscious choice to take the higher ground. Well, what's interesting is when we see somebody do that and we're having this mental conversation with ourselves and we're saying, yes, I want to take the higher ground. Then we go in and we feel what's happening within the body. And the body is giving a very different message. And I'll avoid cussing here right now, but usually the body says, I can't believe you did. And the mind saying, take the higher ground, take the higher ground. But the emotional body, how we feel it in our body, is saying something very different. And this is the difference between understanding something rationally and understanding it fully in our body, or from a hypnotherapist perspective, we would say that your unconscious mind is reflecting your true beliefs about that situation. So the mind is saying one thing, but the body is saying another. There's also a beautiful yogic tradition of talking about this, where they say the heart is actually a reflection of the mind. So the mind acts like the moon, but the heart's actually the sun. So you'll get, let's say, a distorted view at the head, but when you go into the heart center, when you go into the chest and you say, what is it that I'm really feeling and experiencing? I'm saying this, but I'm feeling this. And this, of course, comes up in many different aspects in our lives. And the question then becomes, how do we start shifting our consciousness so what we say here is actually in alignment with what we feel here? Of course, this is the kind of work that I do in private sessions, but we also do in our Purple Socks Club. And Purple Socks Club is a free club every Sunday that you can come join and do exactly this kind of work. How do we transform what we say we want here into something that we are? It's our full being. Hope to see you there.